You're listening to the Precision Shooting Podcast, discussing all aspects of precision and long-range rifle shooting. This episode is brought to you by Impact Dynamics. And now, over to your hosts.
Well, hello and welcome to the Precision Shooting Podcast. This is episode number 162.
Wow, we're getting up there.
Yeah, Andy, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty well.
Good. My name's Rusty, and I'm feeling very nervous tonight because Josh is sitting behind me.
You should be.
He's over my shoulder, and I can't. Yeah, it's unnerving me. Again, he hasn't got a camera pointed at him, but we're gonna look out. That sounded like a Nerf gun getting prepped. Okay. Well, Josh, hello. How you going?
I'm good. It's very weird being around this orientation. It's very different from all other podcasts.
But we have a very different looking set. If that's the word. We got a wall painted blue, and
Looks nice.
Now it looks different. So here we are.
Yeah.
Andy, what's been going on?
How
How are your cleanish guns?
Oh, they're still clean because I haven't shot them. So, yeah, no, I presume they're still going well. Rust proof and clean and schmick.
Okay, good. You have way too much confidence in my my efforts a couple of weeks ago, but anyway, appreciate the.
Well, compared to my cleaning routine, it's clean and schmick. So,
fantastic.
well, one thing I did do when I got home.
Oh, here we go.
I took the muzzle brake off because you know how that was gummed up.
This
and
is
filthy.
on your. This is for those who didn't watch it or listen to it. This is your 6.5 Creed.
Six Creed. Yep. On the Tic Tac. So I took that brake off because this is the first time I've taken it off, and I thought, 400, 500 rounds in, I should probably clean this.
Yes, you probably should.
What's your go-to brake cleaning solution, or like how do you clean a muzzle brake? Because I've seen a few things on the interweb.
Yep.
And like putting it into some sort of degreaser and letting it soak and all that sort of stuff.
I will not. I will tell you what I've done, but I won't back this as the thing to do by any stretch.
Fair enough.
I have used like carbon remover.
Yep.
And I've basically stuck it in carbon remover for a fairly extended period of time.
Fair enough.
And then brushed it down with a toothbrush, and then it seems to work. It seems to work. I know but I have not experimented with other ways, and so therefore it's not a tried and tested. Well, it's a tried and it is a tried and tested option. It works, but I haven't tried anything else to compare it to.
Yeah,
so
fair enough.
Could definitely be better than what I've done. And I probably haven't cleaned a brake for a couple of years because I haven't put enough rounds through it. Even close.
Fair enough. Yeah, I went and bought some like CLR, like heavy degreaser, sort of. I think it's slightly acidic. I'm not totally sure, but
Did you taste it?
No.
So that's why you don't know.
Right. Well, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I sat it in a jar.
Is lemon juice acidic?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because
You've tasted it. Yeah, see, proof. So
groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking stuff. All right.
So,
anyway,
yeah.
we highly
sat
recommend
that in a jar, and it seemed to work all right.
And you'll get back to us on whether CLR is acidic.
Yeah,
or
I
not.
can do that.
Okay,
yeah,
great.
Yeah.
Stay tuned in 2 weeks. If you survive, Andy will be here.
That's it.
Sounds good. Great. Okay, so you have a clean break.
Yeah.
And
Mostly clean. I haven't gotten like really into it. I sort of just let it sit there, and a lot of the stuff sort of flaked out and cleaned a little bit. But I guess it will
sort of like Josh on a big night out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flaky as.
No comment.
But I presume the rest of it will get cleaned out when I take that first shot, so that's fine.
Let's find out. You should put a slow-mo camera on that and just see all the junk just going everywhere. Half your break ends up down the range.
Yeah, that's it.
Good.
Oh, whoops.
Fantastic. Excellent, mate. Any shooting since?
No, not since last time.
No?
No. So
Okay.
I've been doing a bit of bulk reloading.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at that stage now where I think I've got 600 pieces of brass, and I have gone through all of them twice now.
Okay.
And it's time to do a trim, chamfer, deburr. So that's
Do the works on it.
Do the works.
And it's been going all right?
Yeah, slowly
What's
going.
your least favourite part of reloading?
Least favourite? Oh. Since I got a quick trim, what's it called? Lyman Do It. It's a trimming.
A Lyman trimming thing.
Yep.
Yep.
The automatic motor one.
Mm-hmm.
Trimming used to be the worst thing, but now it's like it's reasonably quick.
Okay.
I still got to handle the piece of brass 3 times. You like trim it, and then you got chamfer and deburr.
Okay.
I guess the step up from that would be the
combine all of those processes.
in what's it called? Garord.
The Garords.
Garord.
Yeah, there's other options now as well, but some process that combines all of that. Yeah.
Yep. I'd say that's
that's still your least favorite.
Yeah, that's still the least favorite.
It's hard to get away from trimming being your favorite. I mean, least favorite.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
But, luckily,
mine generally, my least favorite bit is about the point of cleaning the brass through to having loader rounds. It's somewhere in there.
Somewhere.
It's sort of the whole.
Sort of all inclusive.
I don't want to exclude any part. I don't want to make
it
feel terrible. So the whole thing.
Yeah. Pretty much anything except pulling the trigger. It's like just frustrating.
That's right. Even pulling the trigger is pretty frustrating.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Good. And we're about to go shooting this weekend.
We are. Yep.
We both shooting. Are you shooting this
Centerfire,
weekend?
yeah.
I'm shooting Rimfire.
Saturday Centerfire, I believe.
Sunday Rimfire.
I'm RO on the Sunday. So
there you go. You can tell me all the things that I did wrong.
If you want.
So everything.
What I was going to say is a big list. It generally starts about the time you clean your brass and goes all the way through to pulling the trigger. So got that covered.
We know what we're doing.
Yeah. We know what we're doing wrong.
Yeah, that's it. Oh,
just actually fixing it is the challenge we find ourselves in.
Yeah, totally.
Good. Well, I do have some news. Got some news to share.
Yeah, nice.
I've got some Gay Tiger brass. Finally, after
don't say that while I'm trying to take a drink, please.
Which part? The tiger bit?
All of it. It's all inclusive.
The all-inclusive episode, obviously, is that's what we're going for.
Yeah, Gay Tiger brass.
I have Gay Tiger brass after getting given my Gay Tiger in 2019 at the end of that, and not having the ability to have put a round through it yet. I now have brass.
Very good.
So if I could find some primers, no, I've got primers. It's just going to delay the next thing. No, so I do actually I needed to get the barrel put back on there.
Yeah,
so
nice.
I've got to get around to doing that. Put the GT barrel onto the action and load up. But yeah, we're pretty much ready to roll. So I was going to quiz you, Andy, on how you went about it with your 6 Creedmoor, but I'm going to have a fresh cartridge. I need to go and do some load development, or at least some shooting or something. So tell me about your process. I'm sure we've covered this sort of stuff before, but for people who are new to it, what did you do with the 6 Creed?
In terms of finding a load?
In terms of from the start of cleaning the brass through to pulling the trigger, if you could give us that sort of break. No.
On a new barrel.
On a new barrel. Yes.
Yeah. Some people might know there's a lot of controversy between breaking in your barrel or not breaking in your barrel, just going and shooting.
I am telling you now, I'm not shooting. I'm not breaking my barrel in.
You're not?
No, I'm just going to shoot the damn thing.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, what's it been? 2-3 years since you got it? Must be sexually frustrating.
Why did Josh laugh so much at that one? Is there something you wanted to tell us, Josh?
Sounds like he can relate.
Not what I was expecting.
Gone with the whole Gay Tiger thing.
Although I should have expected it. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You've named some of these podcasts. Come on, man.
Yes.
Come on. I'm really going to get a sore neck by the time this episode finishes. Looking over that way. Anyway, all right. Eyes on you.
So back to useful information.
In the hot seat.
You're on the wrong podcast, Josh.
Okay.
You're on the wrong
Have you
podcast.
not been listening?
He tunes out every week.
I know.
Andy, tell us something useful.
Next topic.
Oh dear.
Load dev.
Load
do it with the
development.
6 Creedmoor? It's controversial whether people breaking their barrel or not. It's not actually that controversial. Don't bother.
I sort of figured I can't hurt it by doing it, so I did it.
Yep.
I mean, I only took 10 rounds. Shoot clean, shoot clean, shoot clean, and then a group of 3.
Yep.
And then another group of 3. That's 9. Yeah. Group of 4, whatever. So I did a quick one. Like it wasn't, really
super extensive.
Yeah, it wasn't super in depth or super critical. I just wanted to, peace of mind a little bit.
Kick off the right start.
That's it.
Sure.
And while I'm doing that, getting the 0, so that pretty much. Well, there's, if you've ever seen Box to 1000, there's my 10 shots. I needed them. So
that nice callback to an older video where Andy shot 1,000 meters for the first time.
Yes, and just over 1,000.
You 1,065. Yeah.
There we go.
And you took 10 shots to get on zero.
Yeah.
To get on target.
I'm pretty sure I had a few loose scope rings, and let's go with that.
Well, you were the one who mounted them up, so you can only blame yourself.
That's it.
You can't use that as too much of an excuse.
Yeah, and yet people ask me to mount their scopes for them.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy.
Anyway, so
back to load development.
We're really drawing this out. Like, we've got 45 minutes to fill. All right.
You realise we can press stop at any point.
Yeah. Need a coffee break.
Missed your cue, Josh. You missed your cue.
And cut.
All right, and stop.
All right, so back to useful information.
Still waiting.
I pretty well.
Been 5 long years.
So from the reloading point, I loaded up some pretty low charge weights for the those 10 break-in sort of shots.
Yep.
And then, I guess back when reloading all of that, I sort of got my jam length, seated back. I think it was like 10 thou or something. I didn't do a massive jump. Did the whole spread of grain charges. So I think I started at 40 grains or something. I don't know. Check you with your own data what you meant to be at.
Started at the lower end.
Started at the lower end and increased it by, I think it was 0.3 or 0.4 grains. And I was looking for a flat spot in velocity. So typically you'll find 2 nodes or 2 flat spots. I went with the higher one because why not? 6 mil, I want to thrash it and less wind and all that sort of fun stuff. So went with the higher node, and then pretty well I didn't actually touch my seating depth. I just left it, and then I've got the EC tuner, the barrel tuner. So I just played with that to bring the group in.
Right. Okay.
And it worked great. Brought it down to shooting cloverleaf and pretty well left it at that. I think I was probably 30 rounds in at that point. Got my my velocity, which was about 3,000 feet per second. And then so I'm about 30 rounds in at that point. And then I left it there for another 100 rounds, rechecked velocity and rechecked the group. I had to change the tuner a little bit. And my velocity came up, I think, about 50 feet per second.
Right. Yep.
So, and that's where it's at now. I haven't touched it. So, I guess like in our sport, in our game, we're not looking for one whole group. Well, I'm not looking for one whole groups and super accurate rifle. I'm looking for better than half minute.
Yep.
But more of a flat spot in velocity.
Sure. Yeah, okay. And that worked obviously when you went up to Darwin and the sort of the environment that you were in changed significantly. And you said it was very, very minimal impact on that. You didn't have to do a lot to account for it.
Yeah, not at all. I was expecting quite a large velocity jump. I think there was a little bit. I think I only had to come down. I think I was 0.1, one click down to just adjust zero and didn't play with the tuner or anything. So I was pretty happy.
Very good.
So I try not to get too in depth in reloading, too fussy about it.
Yeah, because if that's not something that you're particularly into and you don't particularly enjoy doing it, I mean that's probably where I'm wanting to go. I want to get to a reasonable load as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, my accuracy requirements for my lack of ability are, if we can get better than half MOA, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
because I will lose points for many other reasons and not that on many more occasions. So so looking forward to that. So anyway,
getting back into loading.
Getting back into loading. Well, we're all finally set up as people in last episode's video would have seen if they watched the video. They would have, we've seen that the reloading bench is all coming together here at work.
Yep.
So
I'll have to start swinging past and using some of your stuff.
Absolutely. I'm going to. Do you use stainless steel media?
Yes.
What recipe do you run in that?
So I just run tap water and Hornady do a case cleaning solution.
Yep.
Just a 1 and a 2. No, just a quick splash of that.
Yep. Okay.
There are a guide on the back of the bottle saying how much you should use, but I just pour a bit in. And
just go with
it.
Yeah, your own recommendation.
That's it.
And that seems to work well?
Yeah, that works really well. sometimes I find that if you leave it in there for too long, so I think when we were cleaning Sean's brass in lockdown, I think we left it in there for like 4 hours or something.
Yep.
And
because you would have been so busy.
We were so busy. I think we watched a couple of movies. You ordered some Hungry Jacks. We just forgot about it.
That's the things. Yep.
And it was surprising, because I find that the brass, if you leave it in there for too long, it gets super shiny, gets really, really shiny and clean, and then it starts to go back the other way. It starts to get a real dull finish on it for some reason.
Yep.
Either that or you didn't put enough cleaning solution in. So then, we took all of his brass out, rinsed it all, put it back in, fresh cleaning solution, and then they polished straight back up again.
Okay.
So,
interesting.
In terms of a recipe, I just go buy the pre-made stuff.
So I'm thinking I'm going to start playing with some recipes for doing it. So it's a mixture of various...
Bit of lemon juice, lime juice, vodka.
Sort of depending whether on your results of how acidic CLR is, might throw some of that in.
Yeah.
Yep, highly not recommended to do that, by the way.
And I heard ammonia's good for brass, isn't it?
It's great. It's the best thing. Yep. Yeah. That's all I'm going to run, just that.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. And so I'm gonna experiment with some recipes.
Yep.
So there's a mixture of citric acid and bits and pieces because I can. And I guess the fact is that thing exists here at work, so I can do like a little sample of 20 one recipe and then put 20 in again afterwards and have them all lined up and compare them. So perhaps Josh, that's we've got some TikToks to do about brass cleaning.
Brass cleaning.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So
and I've still got my old media vibration thing. I should crank that out and
you should
see how it goes.
Yeah.
You've got one, haven't you?
I've got one downstairs. Yeah.
You've probably got 4 of them on the shelf.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. You're going for the pitch angle. No, I mean they're fine. They're an easy way to get started, but certainly stainless steel is gives the best results in my opinion. Which would be good.
I do like not having to punch out the corn cob media out of all the primer holes. That is nice. Yeah. But on the downside, it is very critical that you do make sure you don't have any stainless pins left in your brass.
It probably is very important.
Very important.
How do you do that? Have you got a media separator or do you just do it by hand?
So I sort of do it by hand. I got a big tub that I have all the brass in, just with fresh water, mix it around a bit, and typically most of it will fall out then.
Yep.
I then went and bought, similar to a media tumbler, but it's I think it's a clothesline peg basket. So it's literally like...
That's not what I was expecting to say
I was literally just looking for some form of little basket.
Tough question for you though.
Yeah.
Is it acidic or is it not?
It's not acidic. I have tried chewing it.
Okay, good. I like to check these things out before I consider purchases.
Yeah, that's it.
Good.
So I was just looking for some like little basket that I could put the brass in, give it a shake, and stuff would fall out. And a peg holder does it. Okay. It's got a little handle, everything. So I'll put all the brass in that. Give it a shake in and out of the water. Give it a shake, and usually more stuff falls out.
Okay.
And that's how I roll.
That's how you do it.
You just use what you have,
or whatever you
go and buy the proper stuff.
buy whatever you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice, mate. Excellent. So I'm back down that journey. I'm going to be getting onto it, and I think the GT needs to be singing and actually run it. So look forward to getting the rainbow chassis out there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the rainbow chassis.
I totally forgot it was rainbowed.
It's rainbow. Yeah. It's rainbow
with
tiger stripes.
Yeah, no, I know. I was there. I just forgot the chassis was rainbow.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now you shall be reminded.
Like the critical part, like the most defining.
The most defining part. Oh, no, actually, I reckon the engraving on it of the Gay Tiger logo that Trent made is probably the most defining. But anyway, we'll put some photos up.
And I see you've got 2 round holders to suit.
I have got rainbow 2 round holders from Short Action Precision. They did arrive. The first parcel arrived with 1, which was for me.
Fantastic.
Just 1. And they got booked in at work and got booked in and put up on the website, and someone bought it immediately. And I'm coming, I'm like,
wow, you're efficient.
Where's my 2 round holder? Oh, it's an order. And then I got really nervous because I was away the beginning of this week, and the second parcel was coming in with a few more of them. And I'm like, I'm not even going to be here. I really
You're
hope
going to miss out.
I'm going to miss out. I'm going to miss out again.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Next minute, you're there, like logging in, placing an order. I want one.
that's probably the only way to make it actually work.
Yeah, nice.
Fortunately enough, Joe very kindly did put one aside immediately as he booked
Very
it
good.
in, and I have a Rainbow 2-round holder.
Very good.
So that's good.
It'll blend in nicely.
It will blend. You'll barely be able to see it. I'll probably go to black because I won't be able to see where the actual rounds. Where's these 2 rounds lying?
Yes.
Anyway, that's all right. So that's it's been a long time coming, but we're going to get that GT up and running, which will be good.
Awesome.
Which will be good. But I was meant to try and do it for this weekend, but I'm not. The barrel's not even close to being put on. So anyway,
That's all right.
Another
time.
Another month. Let's get it humming.
That's
I might
it.
even get it out and actually go for a shoot.
Got a fair bit of brass to prep up and stuff,
Yeah.
don't you? So,
Yeah, to punch primers in and work out what we're going to do for base loads and all the things. Speaking of all the things, have you ever done anything with thermal? Because we got a thermal sitting in front of us that we got on demo.
I haven't played with them very much. I've used one briefly out spotlighting.
Oh yeah. Do you know what it was?
No, I couldn't tell you. Sorry.
Was it good?
It was good. Much better than the other guys using their normal scope and spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
But am I hot?
I mean, you are hot, but the thermal is struggling to pick you up at the 1 meter away, 1.5 meter or so away from me. You are. Oh, it's showing you. Oh wow, that looks creepy. That's very creepy. So I'm using this. We got this little thermo. What brand is it?
You know what's good for a podcast?
Visuals. Yeah.
Showing people what I look like through them.
Hick Micro. Thunder Hick Micro is a rifle scope, but I'm using it as a monocular. And you look extremely creepy. This photo is going to go up on the socials if anyone wants to see what Andy looks like under thermal 1.5 meters away because it's he has no pupils. It's probably the thing that I
You see my eyes moving?
No,
Yeah, what you can't see is Andy's trying to go cross-eyed, even though it's through thermal.
Yeah, I can't really see that. It doesn't.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's all right. So we're going out this weekend.
Nice.
After the range visit, we're going on Sunday. We're going to go and
That's
have
not
a
going to work.
little bit of a play. I'm turning it off, mate. I did close the cover on it and turned it off.
Nice.
But we're going to have a bit of a play with the thermals. So,
Very good.
I've used thermals a little bit and have a little bit of experience with them. But, I look forward to seeing this. This one's really small. It's really small.
Yeah, it's amazing how compact they've
I guess the brand is Hick Micro, so I guess that's probably got something to do with it.
micro.
Kind of in the name, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a giveaway. That's the giveaway.
What's the Hick stand for then?
Using
What's
the country?
Okay. Moving on.
Tell me I'm wrong. So anyway, that's a cool little toy that we've got for a week or so to
Very
do
good.
that.
And
But
these are going to be on your site eventually?
Probably, I guess it depends on how the demo goes.
How they go.
But the reason it's here, which is exciting, is our showroom for Scoped Out and Projectile Warehouse is next week, like properly open. I mean, it's been open for a few weeks, but we didn't really tell anyone.
Yeah.
But as of next week, like opening Saturdays and Thursday nights and
Come have a look.
an actual thing. So
It's like a walk-in store.
it's almost. It's just no. Don't talk it up too much. But it's that's going to be different. So we can open every Saturdays. To
awesome.
work something out when we go off to a PRS match, if we ever get to a PRS match again. But anyway, that's another story for another year.
Yeah.
To be fair.
See how we go.
See how we go. But anyway, so that's exciting. So you can come visit us if you like.
Fantastic.
Don't come too late on a Thursday night because we'll be podcasting. I think we've planned the podcast to start just after the store closes. But anyway, so that's exciting.
That'll work. Yep.
So there's been lots of work that's gone into that, and that will be the next chapter. The next
that's
chapter
awesome.
of those sort of things. So
Yeah.
you've had a little look downstairs. Look around.
Yeah. No, it looks very mint. A little bit citrusy as well. A little bit of acid.
Which parts did you taste?
I feel
hang on,
very
wait.
nervous going to pick up a
I
scope.
think it was a bit of the blue paint.
I was going to say I'm going to take this thermal down and see if there's any heat left in any of it. Work. Now,
Oh, look, as long as it's not a blue light, we're fine.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. How is OnlyFans going for you? Are you back on it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So you're filming that for something else. All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Very,
Anyway.
very good.
But
very
it does look awesome down there. Like I love the fact that, you can go down and play, touch all the stuff, have a look, actually get, hands on with the majority of the gear down there.
Yeah, I guess that's been the one downside of running an online based store for so long is you can't give people that opportunity to get hands on. Of course, it's only people who are close by and bother to drop in, but at least that ability to be able to do that, and also like I had a guy ring up today and was able to go down and sort of describe from having it there rather than sort of hang on a second, got to grab it out and this and so it's it certainly is it's as I said, it's the next chapter, thing.
Very good.
So we'll keep on going. Maybe I was going to say we could do an episode in there, but the audio is terrible.
It is atrocious.
It'll be worse than last time's episode, which was the audio wasn't great anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Although that seems to be improving, but we'll try and do it back in the studio here in our fancy blue painted wall studio.
Yeah. I mean, we could even get pictures of the stuff up on the.
Although I feel like after our comment section, we need a sign that says no licking.
No licking.
Because apparently people are licking wall in our comment section.
It wasn't me.
Is our comment section acidic?
I'm not sure, but people have white vinegar and they're licking walls.
Okay.
So
good.
Yeah, interesting times.
Okay.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I haven't kept up with.
Are there any questions other than licking walls?
No, we don't. We've had a comment saying the new set looks good.
Well,
which
looks better than good. Come on.
Good.
Which is nice to hear for the amount of effort that went into it.
Oh yeah, there are people licking
Mr.
walls.
Sheldrake is setting up a new 22.
Oh, very good.
Nice one.
Here we go.
It said, wondering if you should copy the rainbow chassis design.
I'm not going to stop you. I mean, it makes more sense to be on a GT, but Sheldrake, you can be creative and come up with your own rainbow sort of style. I think I believe in you. I believe in you.
I reckon like a rainbow camo for him, like all shades of camo. I reckon
all colours of the rainbow in camo.
Yeah,
I said that correctly, didn't I? Yeah, yes, camo pattern with different colours. Yeah, that's what we're going for.
But it would be like
rainbow cam. So if you end up in the sky just after it's rained, no one will see you.
Yeah, righto. I'm lost.
Yeah.
But yes, build a 22. That'd be awesome. Back to
the real question. Yes, are you shooting 22 this weekend? No, you said you're RO. I'm going to be shooting 22. Josh, you're shooting 22.
I'm shooting 22.
Right, and we're going to try and compete this weekend. It's been a number of months since we've last. This is doing my neck in turning around looking at you. It is it's been a number of months since we've shot a 22.
It has been quite some time.
Actually, that's the last time we've shot at all.
Yeah.
And
I don't even know how long ago that was.
That was May because we just moved into this place that week, and that was the last time I pulled trigger.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I lie. I did go out with Joe.
Oh, you did go out with Joe the other week. Yes. Yeah, that's right. Well, so if you beat me, that makes perfect sense. All right, good.
Did you do any PRS training while you're out there, or you just?
Yes, he did. Sure he did.
Yeah. I practiced a few things.
Nice.
All right. Looks like we're taking questions of what I think people are throwing suggestions forward, and Andy's going to tell us if they're acidic or not. So Andy, white vinegar.
Yes.
Okay, good. No worries.
Is that from experience?
No. I don't know. Well, actually, yeah, I would have had white vinegar. Isn't that like what people put on chips and shit?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. That tastes acidic.
Yeah, it does. This was not a trick question. You built it up to be.
Look,
I just love how that threw you so much.
Look, I don't know what's acidic or not. I've licked some weird shit in my life.
Okay, good.
All right. There's another name for the podcast.
I was going to say, there's the
name. Either sexually frustrated or I've licked some weird shit.
I was going with all inclusive, but whatever. Man, yours are way better. So I was building to something, and you've taken out the full feel of the climax of the show. We were talking about 22s and doing a comment. So don't give me that cheeky smile about the fact that I said climax, Josh, just because you're 12 and find the word amusing. Oh wait, that was Andy. I was talking about 22 comps because I was trying to build up to then throw to you, Andy, for the fact that you're running a 22 comp in what must
2
be
weeks.
a couple of weeks. Yeah,
Yes.
we'll be doing one episode a couple of days before it.
Yeah, that's it.
So this is you tell us about the comp, and then we'll tell people the competition that we've got.
Yeah, so this is going to be a one-day match held at Precision Shooting up at Minato, our club. It's called the Rimfire Rumble. So
You sound so professional right now.
I so wish I had a sound effect for that.
Rimfire Rumble. How's that? Huh? Anyway.
I'll save that for next time.
Okay. So, yeah, full one-day match, 10 stages. 2 of them are going to be, I'd say long, 240 seconds. What's that? 3.5, 4 minutes? Something like that. I don't know. It's
Is it acidic?
well, it could be at the end of it.
Okay, good.
Depends how many.
Good.
you know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But looking on most clocks, that would be 4 minutes. But I mean, yeah, whatever you want to run your match, that could be fine.
Yeah. It's about 4 minutes only because I want to run it and prove it first.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's going to be roughly 4 minutes.
Yep.
We're going to have coffee there in the morning. So hooray.
Yes.
What more can I say?
Is it good coffee?
It should be good coffee.
How's that confidence? It should be good coffee.
It should be. That's coming from a local business.
Okay.
So trying to keep it local.
Keep it like
What else? We're going to have a lunch there. 10 stages, all rimfire sort of stuff.
very good. And what we threw out in the last episode, and yet to have someone jump on board yet, although the event's announced properly and all that sort of thing now.
Yes.
So if someone is going to shoot that for the first time, it's going to be their first competition. We will cover you for ammo, for the gun,
That's right.
and for the entry.
Yes.
All we need to do is to hit us up. Basically, first in.
Yeah.
We'll be good. So we'll see who comes along.
I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, fantastic. Yeah,
So-
and this sort of like rimfire match is like it's a perfect
entry point.
entry point. Yeah. Like we've got it's a perfect place to
That
start.
wasn't that the name
What's
of the
another-
OnlyFans?
Perfect entry point.
That's what I thought. How many names for this podcast can we come up with? Anyway, sorry, back to your perfect entry point.
Yep. You've thrown me now. So for people who have a 22, a lot of people probably do. They want to have a shot at the sport.
Shelljake's got a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even an old school hunting 22 will still work. Like the furthest target is 300 meters. There will only be one, but the majority will be within 200. So
I'd say, well,
you've got
without knowing your match. I've got an ice block in my mouth. Without knowing your match, most of the 22 targets end up being around that 50 to 75 meter mark.
true. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely doable with an old school hunting rig. If you're used to spotlighting and stuff, a bit of holdover, a bit of hold under, this and that. Don't be afraid to rock up and jump in. If you don't have any equipment, people will throw gear at you softly.
I don't know. I've seen some stages where people throw gear at you anyway.
That's it. And so it's a really good place to start. Like, so I guess we've got as a club our every month half-day match. This is just an extra step up to a one-day match, and it's a good way to lead into the centerfire matches or the national series. So,
Absolutely. Put in some more clarity around our competition just to confirm it must be your first ever this type of match.
Oh, yep.
And obviously you have to be able to get to Adelaide to shoot it.
Yep.
But yeah, that's the goal. So
That's
look,
it.
hopefully we can get a few more people involved, which is always exciting.
Yeah,
So
sign up and jump on. It's on the website. It's on Facebook, Instagram, all that sort of stuff.
on where?
On
You're wearing the T-shirt. There you go. Precision Shooting SA.
That one.
That's the one. It's the one. Andy is pointing to the logo is what he's doing for
That's
everyone
what I
who
was
is
doing.
listening along. He was pointing to the logo on his shirt.
That's right.
That is all he was doing. Right.
So,
we've got some more comments coming through. Did you see the news Game Changer? There is an esky on the 45-degree roof stage.
I saw that.
What are we talking about?
Oh, I think it was it Bigoton? I think it was a club. I think it was in Queensland, and it was pretty much. I think like not knowing the stage. I saw some videos and I haven't really looked into it, but it was a reverse 45-degree platform.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the stage brief would have been something like any equipment or unlimited equipment.
Yep.
So someone's grabbed an esky, thrown it up there, and used it as a support.
Yep.
And look, why not? You use what's around. If that's what you've got.
It is definitely not the first time I've seen an esky used as equipment.
Yeah.
On stage. Yeah.
That's it.
Well and truly.
There's nothing in the rule book saying you can't use an esky. If you've brought it with you, or even if someone else has brought it, grab it.
Yeah, perfect.
Get a bevy while you're there, non-alcoholic.
Yeah, of course.
That's
of course. Yeah. Okay. Nice, mate. Nice. But so back to whatever the hell we were talking about a little bit before. Your match. Are you ready? How far along are you? Like, are you nervous about it? Are you excited? You were on top of it? Give us an update, because last time we spoke, you were a bit overwhelmed by it all.
A little bit overwhelmed.
You had a fair bit to do and hadn't quite got there.
So I think at the moment we've got a lot of the core fundamental stuff sorted. So in terms of timing, organising, location, coffee, all of that sort of stuff. I've kept obviously all the stages and target sizes and everything to myself as yet. So this weekend on the Sunday I'll be running up there and looking at all the targets, making sure we're hunky dory.
Yep.
What else is there?
I don't know. So I'm asking you. You'll find out.
Yeah, I'll find out. So
you'll find out. When is it? 17th of October.
17th is Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
Yep. So
we're slowly dripping information out over a period of time. It's keep people listening. That's why.
Yeah.
You can't say, it's at this time and this place and this location and this. You can't do that in one go, because then people just turn off. Fair enough. I would as well.
That's it. So we pretty much, you can rock up from 7:30. I think we're having the safety brief from 8 or 8:30.
Yep.
Then 9 o'clock's kickoff. We have coffee and stuff there. We've had heaps of good support from like sponsors and people who are willing to, help out and share their gear and put things up on the prize table. So that's very good. Just sort of goes to show that this sport and what we're doing seems to be heading in the right direction, and we've got plenty of support from businesses. So it's really good.
Fantastic, mate. And tickets selling fast, obviously.
Yeah, they're trickling in, but you don't.
It's complete opposite of what.
Very different.
They're trickling in, but like we are.
They're consistently booking.
Yeah, they are consistent, and we do have a cap. So if
you're giving away caps.
What?
You're giving away caps.
I want a cap.
Oh, we do have some. Yeah, some caps. Well, depends if you're there. If your number gets pulled out, there are some caps. There are bits and pieces on the tables.
But good segue into the prize table.
So,
brilliant.
But yeah, we do have a limit on numbers.
Okay.
And they are trickling in.
Oh, a cap.
Yeah, a cap on numbers.
Oh, it makes all sense now. Yep.
So don't leave it too long, because you could.
That's what you're saying.
Could miss out.
Good, excellent. Well, I'm looking forward to that. That's
it.
It's the first.
Oh, you're not allowed to shoot.
What I do can't be called shooting, mate. That's way too generous. If you don't call that shooting, I will be there and be quite annoying, and the normal stuff.
Yep.
Just another weekend.
Just another weekend. I reckon the last match I shot would have been March. Clarify that. The last one-day match I shot would have been March 2020, which was the running gun, or the sort of waddle and gun when I shoot it. And that was... Don't laugh so much, Josh. Are you even old enough to hold a gun? Anyway, so the run... Yeah, it's been a little while since shooting one of those big ones.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I look forward to getting back into it.
Blowing some cobwebs out of those barrels.
That's
nice.
That's and off your muzzle brake or whatever comes off your muzzle brake. When you shoot it.
Yeah, all the muzzle brakes on the 22.
All the muzzle brakes on the 22. That's good, mate.
I do need it. It hurts.
You do.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Yeah.
The muzzle brake.
I can understand. For you. Yep.
Yeah. No, it's
a lot of force.
It's good for juniors. Anything on your agenda in terms of new gear, new guns, new equipment, or anything that's got your fancy, Andy?
I better not say anything, because I don't have the cash. No. I would.
What would you like? What's kicking around?
I have been toying up with some form of progressive press.
Oh, look out! Boom.
But we're talking, a bit off because
it's an open. Yeah, it's welcome. It's all inclusive here.
It's all inclusive. Well, in that case, I knew everything. Like, who wouldn't?
Take one of each.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
And some of those free caps you talked about.
Yeah, I'll just walk through your store and I'll be like, one of these and one of them, and let's start fresh.
Yeah, start fresh.
No, I would like to look down the path of a little bit of progressive, not for everything, but some of the processes that you can knock out a bit quicker.
Yep.
And like I do own a handgun, so reloading 9mm
makes sense.
would just like when I do get into reloading 9mm, that would be ideal.
Yep.
So yeah, just been toying up, looking at YouTube clips and sort of figuring out what would be the way to go. I know you used to reload on one.
I did have a Dillon 650 XL for a number of years.
Yep.
Yeah, I used it for a fair bit, and then I just didn't use it anywhere near as much. So
no, that's fair enough. And I believe you can get, like, for what we do, you can get, superb consistency out of good quality progressive presses.
I think a lot of guys use them for certainly what I've seen is people use them for a selection of processes, but not the whole completed round done in one go.
Yeah, for sure.
And they'll put them on and they'll run like maybe 2 processes, but just the fact that it will feed that, it becomes a very easy operation to do.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, and I think in that instance they can produce some you can use them for specific processes, and you might put each piece of brass through twice type thing, but they can work really, really well. So I'd be curious if you do get to that. If you do get to that, how it goes and which way you angle towards that.
Yeah, I mean, I've sort of looked at my process, and really at the moment, the only step that would help, I guess, is decapping. But I don't want to decap on the nice press. So there's an issue.
Yeah.
Because I guess even if you're doing one function, you're not worrying about
feeding it.
Feeding it. It's just, cranking the handle.
Yeah.
So I guess if I was to cranking the handle?
That was your other OnlyFans page, wasn't it?
That's his one that he's got in secret.
Oh, yeah.
Not so much anymore.
There's a lot of good names for tonight, isn't there? Anyway, so I guess, and then there's sizing, and if you're using an expander or a, what do you call them? Not an expander. It's the mandrel sort of thing.
Yep.
So there could be possibly 2 steps, but then when I get around to seating the primer and then powder, like at the moment my process works really well because while my powder's dispensing, I'm seating the bullet in the previous case, so the timing works really well.
Yep.
If I went to a progressive, I would then probably need to buy
6 different powder things,
dispensers to keep up. Yeah, because I would just be sitting there waiting for the powder all the time. So that would be the issue there. If I want it that accurate, I mean, you can get the automatic powder dispensers. I haven't looked into how consistent they are, but it must be all right.
Oh, it sounds interesting.
See how we go.
We've got Scott's in the chat saying that he's got the Hornady progressive and it's been good.
Nice.
And Ian is in Melbourne and very jealous of us talking about doing a shoot.
Oh.
Sorry, Ian.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Sorry. Yeah.
Stop protesting. Stay at home. Nah.
Fair enough. I don't
do what you want.
do what you want. Do what you want.
That's it.
Right. Very good. Excellent.
That's it.
So that's in the plan for the future.
Well, possibly. We'll see how we go.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I think definitely down the handgun sort of route, it makes sense because you just smash them out. Yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes.
Sit back and enjoy.
What are one of the other things I could do with new rifle?
New rifle? What would you get if you had 10 grand dumped in your bank tomorrow, which was like listed as rifle only? What would you buy? What's on your radar for a new gun?
I haven't even really thought about it that much.
I can tell.
Yeah.
No, but surely there's something you'd be like, oh, thinking maybe that one day.
Look, possibly.
What's your one day rifle?
I'd probably go down the route of KRG with Defiance.
Defiance, yeah.
and then I do like the barrel I've got at the moment. I think it was, what's that? Bartlett? No.
Bartlett?
What have I got at the moment?
I don't know.
It's your gun.
Ash. What have I got?
A steel barrel.
Heavy barrel. Long barrel.
Yep. Good. One of those. Yep.
So, yeah, look, I haven't looked into it.
Okay.
That
so
much.
you're basically you're just going to sort of
Just a new gun.
Just a new gun.
Just a new gun.
Okay.
Actually, what I do need is something to replace my 270, my lightweight.
Your lightweight hunting gun.
Yeah, because that one, it's got a crack in the timber. It's very much like the groups are huge. I can't seem to bring it in.
Mm-hmm.
So, even I just got a nice lightweight 308, something that if I do go
that's
for
the
a walk,
answer I'm looking for, because you're just replacing your comp gun. Is like, yeah, that's cool, but something different. Yeah,
something a bit different.
Would you stay with the 270? Would you go to something else?
I think I'd probably just go 308.
Okay.
It's, it's common. There's plenty of, variety out there for projectiles. It's,
It's easy.
It's easy.
Yeah.
And for what I get it for, a lightweight stalking hunting gun,
Makes
anything
sense.
within 500 meters, you don't need anything too fast and flat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice.
So, something like that.
Very good, mate. Very good. All right. Well, next time I might talk about some of the things that I'd like to get one day. But until then,
An OnlyFans page.
Crank that handle.
Thanks for listening to the Precision Shooting Podcast. To continue the discussion, check out our Facebook page. And for more information, head to our website, www.precisionshootingpodcast.com.au. This episode was brought to you by Impact Dynamics.